Oh shit, it's 2020. Choice Nugs only. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm a little late with this episode. We're going to get a new one. I don't know if there's going to be another one on this vacation, but I'm going to try to get a couple done. But I'm just really busy over the vacation, so I'm going to release part 1, possibly part 2 over the weekend. So, yeah, we'll be back on a regular schedule kind of after the year. I'm still figuring out the show. As you can see, we got the new logo updated. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I just don't want this show to die, so I'm going to keep the show alive. I'm still kind of working on doing something. I got a new show coming with Vince that I think will be a little bit more fun for us to do. We're going to add some visuals and possibly do some food and beverage type stuff. So that'll be a fun show. So for now, let's just get started with the vacation show. This is Choice Nugs only. Tune in, smoke out. Rastafari, ever living, ever faithful. Selassie. That's what you say when you hit the joint. No. We're actually recording. We recorded that.
What was that? What was that thing we used to watch on YouTube?
It was the Bob Marley tour guide.
Yeah,
he would give he would give tour guides of Bob Marley, like where Bob Marley would rest his head on a rock, and he would do that shit. He would hit the joint.
Me while I light my slip.
Told ya, I've got to take a lift. And he would do that shit, and he's giving the tour, and the dude's like, "How many tours per day do you do?" He's like, 25.
Where's the ashtray?
Just fucking blunted.
Oh, he's right here.
Anyway, Choice Nugs only. It's I almost said Christmas Eve. It's fucking New Year's Eve. So we got a little fucking smoke sesh going with Fiona and Kay. That's what they would.
I'm only taking a few hits.
Well, don't worry. You don't have to. Nobody can see this. They won't know how many hits you take. I mean,
I don't
they can hear you every time you fucking take that inhale.
I don't want to get super high.
But fuck, I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. Can you hand that ashtray to me, please?
I'm sorry.
And by that, I mean I'm in Massachusetts right now. Well,
You mean this is where you're supposed to be?
This is where you grew up.
This is where, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not like by a place of origin. Well, not.
I
am in my place of origin. I'm not where I live.
Oh no, actually, you're born in San Francisco.
Yeah, I was born in San Francisco, but raised in Massachusetts. So
that's true.
But yeah, anyway, we're fucking just smoking a joint for New Year's. We're gonna go have some dinner. This is gonna be a shorter one. We might be able to do one after if we're still fucking alive. But it's New Year's Eve. I hope everybody had a good Christmas.
Yeah, we should
way
do one.
after, like all fucked up, like 3
You're good?
a.m.
I don't want to smoke them.
Yeah,
3
like,
a.m. all drunk. Post New Year's podcast.
I mean, what's the plan after we eat?
I don't know. It's New Year's Eve. We can do whatever the fuck we want. I mean, we're adults with. Well, some of us have jobs. I don't have a job, but the rest of you have jobs. Is your mom
coming out?
She's coming out for dinner. I don't know what she's gonna want to do after. I don't know how much she's gonna want to stay and party and all that shit. But
I've been asking for weeks what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I know.
Won't give me a straight answer.
I don't know. I have like no fucking. You want to see what I got my mom? You're gonna like this. Oh shit. Some Donald Trump toilet paper.
Yes.
I don't think you could actually use that shit. It looks like fucking. I wouldn't actually try to put that on my ass, but.
I don't know. It looks like the dye would come off the dye. Then you have like
just fucking
tattoo of him on your asshole with his lips pierced as your butthole. That would be hysterical, actually.
What'd you guys get for Christmas?
I got 3 from Hell. Did you watch that?
I got it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, really?
I haven't.
We watched it on Christmas.
I told Amy I wanted to do it.
I don't even know what that is.
3
from Hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know The Devil's Rejects?
Yeah.
It's
the third movie. Yeah.
It's the next show. I mean,
it's the final. Yeah.
The next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He basically made it a trilogy. Is it? Well, I mean, without spoiling it, is it good or is it shitty?
I enjoyed
I heard
it.
not so good things, but
yeah, I mean, it got kind of bad, right? I mean, I enjoyed it because I just like the characters so much.
Right.
There wasn't a lot of Captain Spaulding
because he was like on his deathbed, right?
Yeah.
They got him in the one scene, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna watch it. I mean, obviously we have it.
I enjoyed it. I think The Devil's Rejects better, but
I thought like I think he did it by himself. He raised the money, I think, on Kickstarter to do that movie.
Really?
I feel like when they do that, the movies come out better, even if they get like shitty reviews. Like I went and saw Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and they did the. You had to pay a fucking bunch of money to go because you meet them. They do the meet and greet, and then you watch the movie. But I thought it was fucking good. Like for a movie that was a reboot of an old movie that was like a fucking. Not even the greatest, like it's not one of the greatest movies ever, but it was a good fucking movie. Came out like right when I was 13. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. You look at me like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah. He wasn't
At first.
Like
paying attention.
What? I'm like, we've watched that movie together, motherfucker.
No, I remember. I got gift cards.
Gift cards to where?
What the fuck's it called?
Banana Republic?
No, Marshalls, Target.
You shop at
Dunks.
Marshalls?
Yeah. And,
It's kind of a random place to get gift
and
cards
Panera.
Right.
Marshalls.
Marshalls, $200.
Marshalls.
I mean, that'll go a long way in Marshalls. That's the thing. It's like you'll get a lot of shit for that money.
Yeah. They sell brand names, so.
Brand names.
The
I
discount
love that
prices.
fucking dog. That dog is cool shit. My mom just got a new dog. I'm home for the fucking New Year's, and she just got a new dog. He's cool as shit. His name's Gambit, like the X-Men.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
man.
That's what I said.
Smell my dog.
When
She
she
was
told
gonna
me his
change it. She
name.
was
Oh
thinking
my
about
God.
changing it. I'm like, why the fuck would you change it? Your dog came with the name of an X-Men. Like what?
That's what I said. I was like, oh, like X-Men. She's like,
smell
that's
my
exactly what
doggy.
Perry said. I was going to change it, but he convinced me not to. I'm like,
Yeah,
you can't
dude.
change it.
It's like
a
if you
cool
got a
name.
dog and it was like, this dog's name is Wolverine. I don't like it. Like what?
He's such a good
He's
boy.
so lovable.
I know,
He
right?
is. He just,
He's
like,
in
chills.
my lap. Just chilling.
He came back from the walk and immediately like fucking ran all over the goddamn house. So weed's legal in Massachusetts today. We went into the store and
Where'd you go?
just the one in Brockton, the In Good Health or whatever.
Yeah.
And we went in, and I went in with my mom, and she's got her medical card, and I don't. And so you can like go in and go on one side. I don't know if you've been there or not yet.
Yeah, medical's on the right.
Yeah.
Recreation's on the left.
So like, my mom starts asking the lady about the different. She's like, "Well, just turn around and look at the menu and tell me what you want." And the girl's like trying to tell her like, "You can't do that." Like, no, you can't do that. She's like, "Yeah, just turn around and look at what you want." So like, all right, I gotta go. So I just like dipped out because I didn't want to not be able to buy the weed. But that's so fucking weird that they do it like that. That's how it started in Washington too, I
Yeah.
think. And now it's just like I don't even think they have medical places. If they do, they just do. I think they just do discounts and shit for medical patients.
Yeah, it's just because it's brand new.
Mm.
It's like
We got-
it just started.
You're gonna be able to get like fucking concentrate
Is that what
eventually.
this is?
I finally bought a dab rig, and it saves me so much money on weed, just because I do like
What is it?
a dab rig.
What is that?
You take like the little. It comes with like a little car. It's like almost like a little glass bong, and sometimes they do metal nails, sometimes they do glass nails. And what you do is you light that shit up with like a torch
Yeah.
until it gets hot.
Yeah, it's
You're supposed
a
to-
lot of work.
It's not that much work.
I think it's ridiculous.
It's not that much work. I let it sit. You're supposed to let it sit for like 30 seconds. Once it
Oh,
gets
okay.
hot, like you're not supposed to do it red hot. Otherwise, that shit will just fucking waste your shit. And then it's just literally like a little dab. You put a little fucking oil on it, take that hit,
Yeah.
and I'm good for a couple hours.
That shit's too much for me. Like, it gets me too fucked
I'm
up.
on that level though. Like
It's
I used to
like-
smoke way too
like-
much.
Die.
Like I'll smoke this joint and be ready to smoke another one in like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm not high anymore.
We're actually gonna leave soon.
You've been so fucking focused on that time. We're podcasting, motherfucker. You think my mom's gonna not let us know what time we have to fucking leave?
That's true.
Like she'll be in here fucking screaming. She'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You got time.
So,
Oh, it's a good boy.
fucking New Year's. You guys have some New Year's goals besides being degenerates?
No.
No,
I don't have
I'm
any
gonna go
goals.
You guys don't set goals on New Year's.
I'm gonna go back to
Yo,
the gym.
fuck that. I want to
You
quit
stopped going to
smoking,
the gym?
Stop
actually,
going to the
but
gym.
You-
like cigarettes.
Yeah, you should quit
Oh,
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't smoke, but
you used to.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like I'll probably ask you for one tonight.
Of course you will.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I don't even bub cigarettes.
You don't even smoke at all.
You
right?
did last time you went
Sorry.
down. Don't lie.
No, I didn't. I did not. No, I did not.
I think so.
No.
Like one time.
I remember the last time I had a cigarette was.
This isn't even lit.
You can put it out. It was when the Patriots lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
That's the last time you smoked a cigarette?
Yeah, and I had quit the month prior, and I hadn't had any cigarettes before that. And then that day the Patriots lost in the Super Bowl, we had to put our dog down too. I've talked about this on the podcast before, but
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's why I had a
remember
cigarette.
hearing
So that's how I remember that was my last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
He's
cigarettes
such a
anymore.
good boy. He's a good boy.
I know, this fucking dog. But yeah, so that's it. You stopped going to the gym?
Yeah, I stopped going to the gym, so I'm
Why?
just gonna... I think after that trip I went on...
Oh yeah, that's what always fucking
Sorry.
happens.
What?
When you go on a, like,
I went on a vacation for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
and then when I
yeah.
came back, I just stopped going to the gym. But like before, I was like going to the gym.
So
I
you're
was
gonna go
going
back
on
to the
vacation.
gym? Is that
You
your
should
goal?
probably
I'm gonna-
lean in a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the gym.
Nice. That was a long way of
I'm
saying it.
gonna quit smoking.
Good
I
job,
guess.
guys. I already did both of those things,
Fuck
so
off.
I need. I need to get back on my fucking diet. I was doing good at like not doing sugar. I gained like since I was last year. I think I gained like 6-7 pounds since the holidays.
Oh,
I've just
that's
been eating
not that
fucking
much.
I know, but I was at the beginning of the summer. I was 187, and now I'm like 199. So, but that's down from like 237. So, but still.
How much did you weigh at your biggest?
Probably like 245. I don't think I ever
245.
got to 250.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I mean, you were never like that big. I mean, you were
There's
big,
some
but you weren't,
pictures of
like-
me like way back. There was one period of time when I got really fat, like way back, and then like I lost weight again because I always was up and down.
Yeah.
But now I'm pretty consistent as far as my shit goes now.
Yeah.
I just
Sorry.
try to get those work-ins every day. Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck is
it's hard.
Table.
It's because it's hard.
Oh,
to
you're sitting on that beanbag.
It's hard to get close to.
We're
the table.
doing like an impromptu fucking podcast right now, so I apologize. The
Right.
quality's
I
not
just
gonna
get
be
out
great.
of work. You're like, "Want to do a podcast?"
Because we always talk about doing
sure,
it.
Hey.
Well, we always talk about doing it when people come home, and then I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll just set it up and we'll just do it." Because all it is fucking having a conversation. It's
Yeah.
not like
How
we're not
long are
doing
you
anything.
in town? You didn't answer me. You said not long enough, too long.
The
That's
6th.
exactly what it
The
said.
6th. But we're gonna
What is
be.
this?
So that's Monday.
It's weed.
Oh.
It's like
You didn't open it
I
yet?
think it's an edible. Is it an edible?
No, that's just
Oh, it's
flour.
just bud.
It's just bud. Yeah. It's just
It
fucking
said cookie.
cookies and cream is the
Oh, so
strain. Yeah.
what'd you get at the store?
That's just the eighth there in that gram. I didn't get shit. I just walked out because I was like, just go get the medical shit. It's
This
cheaper
one's
and it's,
Bullfighter.
it's better. So,
Bullfighter.
and then she just got some regular ass
These are
shit. I'm like, I
cool,
could have got that.
Yeah.
Cool, like rappers or whatever they come in.
Yeah.
Infinity.
Is that they come all standard? They have their own, or they each have their own brand?
I don't really know.
I don't know why I burped off mic. That
I usually get the pearls, like the little chocolate pieces.
what is it the same where they have to like significantly like lower the amount of milligrams per dose? So it's like what, 10 milligrams or something? Is that what they do here?
I think each one's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd have to eat like a pack of chocolates.
I ate like, I think there was 10. I ate like 6 the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
felt
you have to
pretty
eat
good.
all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I
Like,
know.
Usually,
Well, I mean, yeah, I was trying to get like fucked up too, but I mean, to feel good, like Ryan, I think Ryan takes like 2 of them.
You mean
And
Brian?
No, Ryan, my brother.
Brian, for the purposes of this podcast.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah, his name is Brian. Sorry. And he likes to take. He takes 2, and he says it feels good.
I was going on. I think I was flying back home or some shit, and I stopped at the weed store, and I was like, I want to get something that I can just eat quick or like ingest quick to get me fucked up before I take the flight. And they had these things. It was like cocktail mixer, but it was weed. And so I thought like, oh, it's just a drink. Like I didn't realize it was a mixer. So I grabbed it, and it's a bottle, like, you know, a fucking decent sized bottle, like a little less than a wine bottle, something like that. And so I open it up and I take a swig, and it's like syrup. It's fucking like weed, fruity, like sugary syrup. So you're supposed to mix it with like soda water or something like that. So if you're having drinks, you would have that as your drink and just kind of sip on it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time for that shit because I was like, I got to get on this flight. So I just started chugging the syrup.
oh my god.
So we got like halfway
you didn't
down.
have anything to wash it down with.
We stopped at a gas station.
Like-
We had stopped at a gas station to get soda water, and I didn't have space to mix it or anywhere to mix it, so I had to just so I just like chugged half the bottle of syrup and then put soda water in it after. It was fucking disgusting.
Oh,
So-
that sounds awful.
Sounds gross.
Yeah, it was really nasty. But yeah, Patriots have a big game coming up this week. We don't have any Patriots haters on the show right now, so if Vince is listening to
Go
this,
Pats.
What is he like? I forget what
he's a Raiders fan.
Raiders fan.
Yeah, you know they're all fucking butthurt about the tuck rule.
I know that's what you guys were talking about.
Dude, every Raiders fan I fucking meet, like, here's the thing, I always get along really well with Raiders fans, but they always fucking,
So
that's
random.
the one thing, dude, is they bitch about the tuck rule.
rule.
Yeah, everyone, I'm like, dude, enough.
Why does that ornament look like it's a camera?
What
I
ornament?
know, doesn't it?
That one right there. It looks like
Where?
it has like a hidden camera on it.
There's a fucking,
It
where?
does look like it.
Oh, that one? Yeah, it
Yeah.
does kind of look like there's a camera on that ornament.
Right? It looks like a fucking
It
camera.
does. That's like a fucking camera
Is
lens.
it a camera lens?
Maybe
like
we're
it's just like
baked.
decorated? No.
Maybe we're just that high, that fucking ornament. It
Investigating.
It was like an aggressive grab of this Christmas tree.
Oh, I guess it's really not.
For the longest
but it does
time, yeah,
Let
it
me
does
see.
look like it.
Oh no, but it did look. It,
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
it
talking
still
about
does.
a Christmas ornament that looks like it's got a fucking
That doesn't.
hidden camera
Why is
attached.
that even there? It's like a wave. That doesn't even.
I
that
don't
makes no
know.
sense.
Maybe
Supposed
it's
to be
a
the
moon.
Sun.
It's a moon. That's not wave. That's like.
It's like a wave of water.
Who knows, man? I don't know. Fuck.
Tell me it's not.
Jeez.
He's like, it looks like the White Claw logo.
So, what did you just smoke? Did you smoke the weed you got today?
Yeah, yeah.
So which one?
It was the whatever one's open
Cookies
here.
and cream?
No.
Oh,
No,
bullfighter.
it was the bullfighter. So I rolled that shit up. We'll smoke the other one before we go.
Before we
I'm just kidding. What? What time is it? We still got time.
6:40.
We should probably this motherfucker every 2 minutes. Like, let's go. It's probably time to go. Let's go.
It's
Yeah,
6:40.
we got like
so
20 minutes
we got
or
20 minutes.
whatever.
Yeah, you got to talk closer to the mic, Jameson.
Who, me?
I know.
Oh,
No, I'll
me.
get closer. It's just hard to. There's nothing to like.
Why don't you sit on your knees? You're used to that. Shit. Fucking. I can't believe how quick Christmas came and went. I wasn't paying attention, and then all of a sudden it was fucking here. And now we're in fucking Massachusetts for New Year's.
So what did you
It's
get for
crazy.
Christmas?
I got 3 from Hell.
Yeah.
We got.
Do you have it here?
No, I don't have it
I
here.
want to watch it.
We got. So we have a Switch, and so my mom got us both Luigi's Mansion to share. Me and my wife, Amy.
Is that like a game?
Is
Yeah.
that the one where he has the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, Luigi goes around. He's got the.
Vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, he
vacuum cleaner.
sucks up ghosts.
Yeah, and then he's
But
got.
that's an old game.
It
I
just
thought
came out.
you
It's
were
the
gonna
third
say
one.
He does
Oh,
chores.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just came out for Switch like a couple months ago. But there's a
Okay.
character on there too called Gooigi.
Gooey.
He's made a goo,
Uh-huh.
so it's like it's kind of funny because it's like, is he made a cum?
It's semen.
Or, yeah.
What the fuck? Semen.
Oh, fuck.
I want to see that. Well, like later.
So what is like ideally, what do you guys want to do tonight as far, are we gonna party it up? Are we gonna, I honestly hate fucking drinking. I've gotten to the point where I
was
really
just gonna
fucking
say
hate
that.
it.
I mean, I'll probably have
I
a few
love it when I'm
drinks,
doing it, but then the next day I'm like, I can't do this shit anymore.
But I
I'm
don't
too
want to.
fucking
I
old
don't
for
want to
this.
get fucked up.
Mm.
Like I would.
I don't have another level though. Like that's like when I'm not like an alcoholic, but when I'm partying, I'm like I just drink fast.
Yeah, I know
So
what you
it's
mean.
like
No, I do too.
I'll drink
I only
water
have one
fast.
speed of drinking.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, fuck, am I like behind? I got to catch up to everybody else. Everybody else is fucked up. I'm not fucked up. What's wrong
Get
with me?
fucked up.
And then all of a sudden I'm on the fucking floor.
Shots, shots, shots.
Do you remember that time
That's
we
always
got
me. I always want to do a shot. Do a shot.
I know. Do you have
Yeah.
anything to do a shot of?
do a shot here?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Before we go.
Maybe. I like how we just went from we don't want to get too drunk to. Do we have anything we can take a shot of? We might have some cooking sherry that we can fucking
Well,
shoot before we go.
My friend was having a party. I told you guys.
What's the address for everybody who listens to the podcast that wants? No, I'm just because I'm about to upload this like right away too. It's just gonna be a quick fucking little thing.
Everyone go to 369. I don't know.
Damn, I'm fine. hey. Did you guys watch The Mandalorian?
I don't have
fuck is
Disney
wrong with
Plus.
No, not yet. But my
Do you not
friend
have
just
Verizon?
my friend just
I don't.
gave me her Disney Plus.
Neither one of you has
I'm gonna do
Verizon?
that.
I
No,
have
I don't.
Sprint.
Oh, Jesus.
Sprint.
What do you have?
I have Verizon.
I have Xfinity.
Xfinity.
Oh, I've heard dog shit about Xfinity. But that was also because I worked in the middle of nowhere and I was paid to sell a certain brand.
So probably.
So every brand was
iPhone works
doxed.
fine. There's Xfinity like everywhere. I always have signal.
Oh, that's right. You used to have Verizon, huh?
I did.
You switched. Good. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I don't mind. They gave me Disney Plus
I
for
switched
free.
just like the
Really?
Verizon guy.
Yeah, but
right?
you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay for it in like 2 years.
Yeah, I would have paid for that shit anyway. Once they get all the Marvel stuff on there, it's gonna be fucking dope. But now
Yeah.
it's like
Pretty-
it's all the old movies and shit. It's
Yeah.
like,
I
I
want to
don't want
watch
to
that
watch.
shit so bad.
Which one?
All of them.
I know. I watched Captain Marvel. I think.
I just went to Disney
Oh,
on
on
Ice
that.
with Colleen and Estelle.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing.
Yeah. Did you get baked?
I mean, well, no, because we were with my 3-year-old niece. So.
Well, because they're gonna know when you're high.
Well, I mean,
Just gonna come up to you. Remember that time when we went to Disney on
no,
Ice
it
when I
was
was
a long
3 and you were
drive,
fucking
though. I'm not
baked?
gonna like light up in the middle of Providence, like, 'cause- whatever.
I would
But
have.
it
That's
was
all I'm
actually pretty
saying.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of
I
fun.
bet that would be dope.
Yeah, I
It was
heard
cool.
it's good.
You said you watched Captain Marvel.
I'm saying when I was on someone's Disney Plus, we watched Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah,
You
I
liked
liked it.
it?
I liked it.
I had
But I'm
it.
was
saying that's
alright.
the last one I saw.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
like
didn't see
anything.
The last.
yeah.
I just
it
like
was
when they
alright.
tie
I
up
don't
the
know.
movies. Like I love the whole fucking idea of the Marvel universe. So when they put that shit in, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna see it. It's part of the movie. So I thought it was
Yeah.
good. But
It was good. Yeah.
But yeah, you're missing out if you haven't watched The Mandalorian. That shit, I would.
Is it
fucking-
good?
Yeah,
It's on
I'm
my
about to
list,
rewatch that
man.
shit again.
Do you have it here? We can log into
I
your
could probably
account.
get it set up. I can get it set up. Well, me and my mom are on a fucking phone plan now, so we're on the same phone plan. So I
I
would
can
have.
check it out.
Yeah. Fuck. What else have you guys been doing? Not
Work.
shit.
Just work.
Okay.
Working.
Work.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else we can talk about. We have
I got a
like,
new
we have like
job.
10 minutes left, so I feel like we can do 10 minutes. We've made it to 20. That was quick,
I know.
and we're just fucking baked at this point. If we had alcohol, we'd be.
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
ready
You
to
get
go.
baked and then you just kind of like.
I'm used to doing this shit. Every time people want to come on the podcast, they come on. They're like, it's like they get all fucking quiet, like they forget how to talk. But
Well, I mean, like. No.
it's just like the
But
same
yeah,
as
if we had some drinks, we'd be like, yeah.
Well, it's just the same as like if you were,
Getting drunk.
having a fucking conversation regularly. We're just having.
Oh no,
headphones
like
and
I don't
mic.
mind it, but like you feel like you have to say something.
Once you have a good one, once you do a
Like-
good one, you're like, damn, that was fun. Like I want to do that shit again. You just start doing it. So like I just did one with a dude about mushrooms yesterday morning at 8:30. I woke up, did
Yeah,
a
where do you,
podcast
that's
at
what I was
8:30.
gonna ask you. Where do you find all the people you interview?
Online. I've become fucking.
And then you just ask
big.
them.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, you wanna?
You have to like in order to grow your show and shit like organically, you can pay people to do that shit, but like that doesn't work. You have to be on social media, talk to people, fucking. So that's just what I've been trying to focus on doing. I'm getting better at it, but you just talk to people, start conversations, and then like I was on Reddit talking to somebody, and that's how I was like, well, come on the podcast and fucking talk about mushrooms.
Nice.
That was it. So
How'd that go?
good. I mean, the quality isn't great. That's the only problem.
So it's
because-
not out yet.
No, that'll be next week. So I try to get them like lined up so I can do them like a couple in a row, so I can know what's coming up too, so I can like promote it. But I always fucking forget to do that shit because I'm doing two shows, and then you basically have to learn how to do digital marketing. I don't know how to do any of the graphic design shit, so I'm teaching all that shit to myself so I can start doing all like the website design and all that stuff. So it's just a lot of shit. So it's a good thing I got fired because now I have more time to do it.
Do you want to talk about that or no?
What? I can talk a little bit about it. I've talked
I'm
about
just
it on
scared.
here before.
I don't know what happened.
I got fired. So my boss walked in. I honestly don't know what
Doesn't
it was.
sound good.
I was
My
no.
boss walked
Doing
in.
what exactly?
No, I was in the break room making my food. So, my thing is break rooms. You're on break. Don't come into break room. Talk to me about work because I'm on break. But no, that's not how it went. So he came, asked me if I was going to a meeting that was non-mandatory. Like the meetings aren't. Whenever we would have a meeting, I'd say, "Hey, is it mandatory?" No. Well, they wouldn't say that. They would just be like, they'd dance around it. Well, you're getting pizza.
Yeah.
You're getting like, is it mandatory? Like, this is an hour and a half drive for me. Do I have to be here for this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And it's shit
If
like
you're not
that.
working, that's stupid.
Yeah, so he was like, "Are you going to be at the meeting?" I was like, "No, I can't make it. We have an appointment in the morning." And then he's like, "Well, can you try?" I was like, I can't make it, man. Like, you know, you guys don't respect our time. So why am I going to go out of my way? And he just flipped on me and started blowing up, like cursing at me, give me your fucking key, get the fuck out of the store. I was like, listen, get the fuck out of my face. Go get, and I told him to get the manager. I'm not going to say his name because he was there too. And I'm like, go get him. Like, you're not going to fucking send me home and fire me because I told you I'm not going to a non-mandatory meeting. Like, the fuck out of my face. So he goes and like leaves, and I sit there. Nobody comes to the back. Went, finished my shift, 2 hours. And then right before I was about to leave, they called me into the back and they were like, so what happened today? I'm like, you know what happened. Like,
yeah. So who is this? Who's asking you at this point?
It was my direct boss and my direct boss's boss. And so they just haven't liked me for a long time because I always call them on their shit. Like whenever they try to get us to do the legal shit. And so, which they did. They'd be like, yeah, you don't have to check a customer's ID if they've been in the store. Like, nah, man, like it's federally illegal to fucking open up an account. Like that's what we were trained. So, and they would tell you to do that shit all the time. It was just like, no. And that was the only issue I ever had with them. So I don't fucking know. So who knows? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get comfortable. This thing sucks. I know, but I can't sit still. I don't know. I'm so antsy.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the jobs I've gotten fired for that, like, I actually...
Some of the jobs,
well,
plural.
Like, I've gotten fired. I got fired from one job, and I told them I was going to sue them for wrongful termination. That was Chili's. And they, like, looked at the situation. They were like, yeah, that would be wrongful termination. We should get you your job back. Do you want to work at the same store? I said, no, go fuck yourself. I'm not working with that dude. And they put me at a different store. Another time I got fired, cool. I didn't show up to my second shift.
You didn't really get fired then.
Well, I did, but then I got my job back. And then I got fired from, the movie theater. Remember I used to bartend at the movie theater? Mm-hmm. So I'd bartend there, and I would always do the morning shifts. Always. And they one day they scheduled me for a double randomly. So I was like, I went to go party. And I was at this house at a kegger. And they called me. They're like, hey, where are you? I was like, at a party. I just left my shift a couple hours ago. What's going on? You were supposed to do a double today. I'm like, I never do doubles. Like, I don't work at night. Like, that's not, I would love to work nights, but those shifts are all taken. Well, no, you have to work tonight. Well, that's not going to happen. I'm not, like, I'm already drinking. And so they fired me.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Who was that, Chili's?
That was at the movie theater.
You didn't know that they put you on the schedule? I
didn't know. No, I honestly had no fucking idea. Like, I probably would have told them, like, I'm not working anyway, but I had no idea. They called me up and they were like, where the fuck are you? And then the only other job I got fired from was IKEA. And I blame, that was my mom's fault.
Really?
Because, well, no, I was already, like, when I first started there, I was always, like, I would go party, and then I would have to be there at, like, 6 or 7 in the morning, and I would, like, get home at 5:30, and then just change and go to work. Like, I was a degenerate at that time. And so for the first part of my time working there, I, like, had a lot of write-ups and shit, and it got to the point where, like, if you had so many write-ups for shit, then in a certain amount of time, you would be let go. And so it was, like, right at the tail end of, like, my period of time, and I had not fucked up at all. I was doing really well. And then my mom washed my clothes, and I had to, like, tell them I wasn't going to be to work. I was going to be there late because my clothes are in the washer. And they were like, no, you're fired.
What? That's stupid.
It was just their strike policy. So they fired me for that.
Damn. That's probably the shittiest one.
Yeah, I don't think I got fired from anywhere else. I think that was it.
You didn't have, like, another set of clothes to wear?
No, I didn't. It was like
one work outfit.
My mom was in the other room. I don't remember what the whole situation was, but I just remember I had do you remember that?
Oh,
what happened?
You look nice.
Well, you have to say it onto the microphone. You can't just come talk, like, from the clouds. So you can use Jameson's mic. So what happened?
So where are we picking up what happened? Where I washed your clothes and it was my fault?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, he got
your
fired.
nasty ass shirt that you'd
I
worn
told
for like
you
2
not
weeks
to wash
straight.
my clothes. That's the
So
thing.
he had said he had to be at work at one time, and I figured I had enough time to dry it, but he didn't. So all he had to do was go into work and ask them for another shirt because his friend, Cheryl,
You're not supposed to say people's names on the podcast. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
worked there, and he could have easily gotten another T-shirt so he could be to work on time. But
Well, no, I
he
called
chose to
them and
make an
told
issue.
them that what the situation was, and they still didn't like they didn't give me that as an option. So
Yes,
that would have happened
apparently,
regardless.
I was told that you knew that would be an option. Just
Maybe
come in and
maybe
ask.
You
for
should've just
future
gone
reference,
in.
when somebody tells you not to do something, you don't do it. That's the moral of the
Yes,
story.
but they probably would have fired you for showing up filthy dirty,
No,
smelly.
I would have been like, well, what do you want me to do? So
Well, there was some reason why you didn't have a second shirt. Everybody else did, but you...
because they never gave me one.
I think you did something with it or lost it or whatever.
I don't remember.
But
That was
anyway.
so long ago. Anyway, all right, you can give him the mic back. We got to.
Oh, you didn't want me to stay on?
No. Thank you for your lovely input.
That was great.
What time is it?
I know.
6:56.
We gotta go.
6:55.
Well, we can wrap up.
5 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We can either wrap up right now, or we can do 5 more minutes if you guys want. It's up to you. Actually, yeah. Well, let's wrap up so we can start getting ready. But we should
Yeah.
do a part 2,
Okay.
maybe later,
Yeah.
or maybe not. Who knows? I always say shit, and I'm like, I never fucking follow through
Or
with it.
maybe tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Maybe tomorrow.
Brian wants me and you to go over tomorrow.
But, oh, Brian!
Brian.
Awesome.
Mm.
All right, well, fucking, maybe this will be part 1. Maybe it's not. Maybe go fuck yourself. Happy New Year. And then, yeah, I don't know. I fucked that
Happy
up.
New Year.
Watch that. All right, later.
Woo! Get fucked up.
2020.